Good morning, folks. Travelen here again. My name is Len. Today, amidst the snow and the ice and the cold and the wind, we're going down to Ontario's capital city, and I believe the largest city in Canada, and that is Toronto. We're going to jump on the train here at Aldershot GO station. Just checking the road behind me, and we're going to head off down to Toronto. Train takes about an hour and a bit to get there. And we'll take a walk around and see what we can find in Toronto that's fun to look at. So join me, let's go and have some fun.
Final call for the doors. Please stand clear. Doors are now closing.
Welcome aboard GO Transit, folks. This is the train from Aldershot to Toronto's Union Station. As I said, it'll take about an hour or so. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully we'll pick up some non-industrial scenery along the way. We shall see. But some sections of this train trip really remind me of England, the houses backing right up onto the rails. Unfortunately, on this trip, there's not a lot of scenery per se. Pretty built up between Hamilton to Toronto. A couple of little spots here and there, but stays away from the lakeshore. Even though it's called the Lakeshore West Line, it's not on the lakeshore, so no lake views, unfortunately. A lot of houses, a lot of businesses, a lot of industry. Good news today is this train is relatively quiet, so not many restrictions on being able to film or being able to talk. So yeah, I used to use this line daily for many years working downtown Toronto. So as you can imagine, in the mornings it's many times just standing room only on these huge trains. Yeah, commuter lines become weekend fun lines, I suppose. Anyway, first stop along the line is Burlington GO station. Sitting on the wrong side. Okay. It's actually interesting. Well, not interesting. You can see just how much snow we've had. Car parks have to be dug out on a regular basis. And those snow piles just create false blind spots as you're trying to park and find your way around. As we're leaving Burlington, I'm going to log off for now, and we'll catch up with you all when we get to Toronto. For you, it'll be a very quick trip. For me, about an hour. See you on the other side. And here we are, folks, arriving at Toronto's Union Station. Looking at the wind and the snow out there, it's not going to be a warm day, it's going to be fun. And here we are, pulling into the platforms, folks.
Platform 9 3/4.
Well, folks, we're at Union Station, a noisy old place. Platforms are not the brightest and friendliest of places, I must be honest. But let's see where we're getting to. I'm trying to find the York Street exit. I'm hoping I'm heading in the right direction. Oh, got that direction wrong, so now we're heading back. One of the nice things with the GO train is it has a dedicated accessibility carriage. So it makes it a lot easier for people who have accessibility requirements to get on board. And then, of course, they have dedicated seating on the train as well. There we go, York Street this way. they have cleaned the station up a bit. I remember when I first started coming down here, it was very old, dirty, and grimy. But they've done a lot of work, a lot of expansion, and it really does starting to look great. um, there you go, folks, inside Toronto Union. I was saying earlier, when I first came to Toronto back in 2008, started using the GO train on a regular basis for commuting, none of this was here. Right, folks, so we're heading up now to the older part of the station. This was opened back in 1927. So it's been serving as one of the main gateways into the city for almost a century now, almost 100 years. Um, yeah, it's one of those stunning old North American style, I suppose everybody know Grand Central Station, New York. Well, welcome to Union Station, Toronto. What an amazing, amazing building. And again, this main hall has changed a lot since I first arrived. All right, coming out of Union, heading out into the cold. Across the road from us is my bucket list. This is the Royal Fairmont Hotel, one of the older hotels, grand old lady, and definitely on my bucket list to stay at. And I'm going to head up the road, heading towards one of the big markets. You have a look around there. Famous for St. Lawrence Market. It's famous for cheeses, pea meal bacon sandwiches, great coffee, etc., etc. So let's go for a walk through Toronto, folks. Skyscraper paradise. And one of the things that Toronto does have going for it as well in the winter is what's known as the path. So beneath our feet here are quite a few kilometers worth of below street level paths with shopping, TTC, Toronto Transit, the, the subway, if you like, of Toronto, their stations, etc., etc. Access to a lot of the office buildings. So in the depth of winter, you could come in here to Union Station, and you don't have to come outdoors. You could pretty much get everywhere you wanted to go by walking through the path. Me, I'm going to walk upstairs so we can see what's what. Oh, welcome to the slush. Unfortunately, like all major cities, Toronto has its own homeless problems. Um, there's a lot of programs going on within the city and to try and alleviate the problem, but yeah, signs of modern times, I think. Now, I've just found out that the market we're heading to, St. Lawrence Market, may well be closed. seeing that it is Family Day long weekend today. It's a statutory holiday. And this is one of the holidays when a lot of businesses, etc., and even retailers like Walmart close down for the day. You've got this, idea of spending time with your family. I'm walking with my family. They decided they don't want to be on camera today, so they are behind me. But I have most of my family here walking with me. And of course, as with any modern city, you have your pick up a bicycle and go for a ride higher places here. Don't think anybody's going to be out cycling in this weather though. Across the road there's the Hockey Hall of Fame. Hockey is Canada's sport. Um, it's their big sport. So yeah, funny enough, there was just earlier this weekend, there was a Canada v USA hockey match. Unfortunately, Canada lost that one. But there you go. Oh, here we go, folks. Just slightly ahead of us there. It's in Lawrence Market. Moment of truth. Open, close, shut. We'll soon find out. I do have a suspicion it will be closed today. As I said, it is Family Day. But hey, still get out and enjoy the so-called fresh air. One of the things I do have a giggle about with Toronto is, especially in downtown, a lot of the restaurants there in the spring and the summer and fall have outdoor patios. And, nobody's allowed to smoke on the patio because it's unhealthy. But it's healthy to sit and breathe in the fumes from the passing vehicles. Just a Toronto idiosyncrasy. Not really the end of the world, I must be honest. But there we go, St. Lawrence Market. Time of truth. And yeah, something tells me it's been cold. How about a solid column of ice, folks? There you go, folks. This is St. Lawrence Market. We'll go and see. I have been told that it's closed today. Let's go find out. I'm walking across the slope. Still no slipping and falling from me, much to some folks' dismay. And where my other son's gone, he's gone storming. I'm going to go take a walk up here and have a look and see what's what. Yep, closed today, folks, unfortunately. Oh well, so you can see through the door and see anything in there. I don't know if you'll get in and see anything clear in there. Not really. Too much reflection. Anyway, this is it. Uh, we are now gonna continue up Front Street to the Distillery District. Now, interesting thing about the Distillery District is back in the 1800s, it was the home of the biggest distillery in the British Empire. Now, if that was a whiskey distillery, sorry, Scotland, you lose. But anyway, let's get going. Let's go find the Distillery District. So as we walk down here, we'll eventually get to Trinity Street. We'll hang a right to go down. But we're now heading towards the old part of Toronto, or Old Town as they call it. And I must be honest, it's, I've worked down in the city for many years. But half the time you sort of just stay around where your building is, where you're working. You don't really go exploring much. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this. Doing a little bit of exploring. I think we can turn it into a a slop fest or whatever, but it's good fun. When you come here in a few months' time, and we'll be in shorts, trainers, and 30-degree heat. So, talk about a city of extremes. Oh, having so much fun today. Or at least I am. Not so sure about the rest, but this is good fun. You see behind me there, that's the Skyrise Paradise Financial District, etc. of Toronto. Where I spent many years working with the different banks of Canada. And welcome to the old town of Toronto, folks. You're almost at the Distillery District now. I have a quick look around there. Maybe we can find a nice coffee shop that's open. You have a quick pop in, have a coffee, have a hot chocolate, or 12, 4 bits before we head on further into the city. We've pretty much been walking all the way along Front Street. So once we finish with the Distillery District, we'll be heading off that way into more of the city itself. Great murals in the city is one of the examples here. I really hope my microphone's working. There we go, folks. Distillery District, Parliament Square, couple of minutes walk. Hopefully we can find a coffee shop down there, get ourselves a coffee and a hot chocolate. And all the old historic buildings down there. We're heading that way now. As soon as the little red hand tells me I'm a green man and I can walk, I'll be happy. Well, folks, unfortunately the battery died. Just got to recharge. We've come back to Union Station. There's the CN Tower. We were going to go there today. We'll come back again and do that. At 533 meters, that's one of the tallest freestanding buildings in the world. And yeah, skyscraper paradise of Toronto. But yeah, that's the video for today, folks. Have to log off and before this battery completely dies. Didn't quite go according to plan, but hey, we've got something. We've seen something. The frontage of Union Station, and thank you so much for joining the tour and joining the exploration through the freezing cold. And we'll touch bases soon. Have a great one. This video will be up on Tuesday, and as per usual, if you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Costs you nothing, means a lot to me. Yeah, folks, have a good one. All the best. Bye for now.